Hey everybody, welcome to Mom Said. My name is Gabe Gibbs.
And you'll never know my name.
Her name is Allie Gibbs. And Mom Said is a podcast made by 3 adult siblings. But it's not about that.
But it's not about that.
It's often about that. In fact, it's always about that. That's kind of the undertone of the whole deal. This week is our first week in a long time without a guest. And to be honest, feels weird. I miss having a homie in the room. We're good at hosting, the 3 of us.
If it was up to me,
Hosting a guest.
If it was up to me, there would always be at least a whole human in between me and
A little
Gabe.
buffer. A little buffer.
A little buffer.
But it did feel nice to bring it back down to basics.
To our roots.
To get back together, to check in with each other. This is episode 51. Next week is episode 52, which means we've done an entire year of Mom Said next week. So if you've been listening in that first year, wow, crazy.
Wow, crazy. We love you guys.
What did we talk about today?
Today we talked about
Jonas
turtles.
Brothers.
Jonas Brothers. Exoskeletons.
Dogs passing, early 2000s, knobby knees.
Knocking knees.
Anyway,
and doing it like bunnies. Okay, we love you guys.
Thanks
we'll
for being
talk
here.
To you.
Last announcement, my special is still out. Please go ahead and watch it. And this week and next week, I'm doing a live show that's like a Christmas musical that my writing partner, Alden Dirk, and I wrote, and it's really funny. It's an amazing cast. Angela Jaratana, Mary Lou, Colben Schlag, Anisha Jagannathan, Alden Dirk. Who else is in it? Mike Liebenson. Who else is in it? Did I say Angela?
Yeah, you said.
I said Angela, me, Rachel Bloom this week. Next week, Vic Michaelis. You can live stream it if you're not in LA, but if you're in LA, come join us at the Dynasty Typewriter. That's all my announcements.
We love you.
Kidding.
Mama said. I'd like to take a second.
You want to try again?
Yeah. I'd like to take a second to center myself. I've had a really crazy morning, and I was late to the studio, which I hate doing. Being late is one of my least favorite things in the world. It gives me so much anxiety. It's a wonder I get places safely when I'm late. And I came from a turtle conservatory in Ojai this morning, so I've known I've been late for about 2.5 hours this morning. That's a long time to be aware of your lateness.
What?
Well,
a turtle conservatory?
the thing is,
here's the crazy thing. I was doing sort of a bit of a bit about the turtle conservatory, pretending that I didn't know. I knew you were there. And then my wife texted you on our thread and said, "Is that Eric Good's conservatory?" And you didn't respond.
your wife did not text me.
She did. As me.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
He's the director of Tiger King.
Oh, right.
And I guess he has a turtle conservatory
It
in
might be
Ojai.
his. It totally could be his.
You also have, I'm not sure it'll show up on camera, but you have on your lower tooth, bottom center, over. Yes.
Did I get it?
Do stronger. Other way. Scoop it the other way.
Oh my God, horrible. This is horrible to listen
No.
to.
I'm saying scoop it the other way.
Let me just get my mirror and you can talk
No,
about
here, do
turtles.
this. Not a mirror. Just do this. Here,
I have mirrors.
just do this.
I have 2 mirrors.
So I guess the director of Tiger King, owns a turtle conservatory in Ojai, California, which is about, according to Allie, 2.5 hours north, but really it's only about an hour 20 north.
No, I'll tell you why I say 2.5 hours. I was unable to get it.
I don't think it'll show up on camera.
Okay. I'll tell you why I say 2.5 hours. And by the way, it's cold in the studio today, so I have a blankie. The reason I say 2.5 hours is because I woke up this morning at a prime 7:30 a.m. on a couch in a house amongst many houses that house turtles. But this house was for people, but the surrounding houses were for turtles.
Say what you mean. You stayed on the conservatory?
Yes. So I woke up this morning on the couch and I was like,
Who's the hookup? Do you know a turtle?
No.
Are you homies with Franklin?
Any human can stay at the turtle conservatory if you have the right amount of money.
Was there a turtle on Arthur? Or am I just thinking of Franklin because he's kind of the same
Franklin wasn't
animation
on Arthur.
style? He was the same sort of drawing style though, right? Like, could Franklin rock up to this conservatory and have a staycation?
Well, no, it's interesting that you say that is like Franklin being a turtle that walks on two legs like a person and speaks English. Would he stay in one of the turtle houses or would he stay in one of the people houses?
Right.
I'd honestly, and not to be like so human centric with it and not to be so English centric with it.
And not to be so human centric. And that's the one thing that we're trying not to be on this podcast.
I don't mean to be so human centric, but I would put Franklin in the people house. And furthermore, I would say like this morning there was a sign in the turtle conservatory that I noticed that was like, how come one species out of thousands of species of animals destroy the rest of them? And they're talking about humans.
Yeah, because we got iPhones and guns and brains.
We got iPhones and guns and oil and brains.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately
we went to the moon, which seems...
I know we kind of got there first though. Like, do you think if like
what you mean we got to the moon before the fish got to the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to the iPhones before the fish got to the iPhones.
When you talk about the great...
Like if the fish would have gotten... Like if fish had cars and guns before we did, we'd all be underwater. Metaphorically and... Do you know what I'm saying?
I actually think that the cars and guns and what you're referring to is ultimately what is the Industrial Revolution is going to lead us to being underwater eventually.
No, I get what you're saying, but do you think...
Literally.
But then do you think... what I'm asking is, do you think there were other animals who would have had the best shot besides humans?
Monkey.
Monkey? Kind of human-centric.
Dolphins.
Yo, dolphins. There's a chance they're doing it now.
Well, we know they're doing it.
Well, we know they're doing it. Aren't they one of the only animals that does the nasty for pleasure?
And they do it and they have sexual tension with people.
With people?
Yes,
no,
Gabe.
No.
That's
I've seen that documentary.
Thing.
I've heard about this documentary.
No. That was an octopus. I'm talking about dolphins.
No, I know there was a dolphin one where a lady was in love with the dolphin that she was supposed to be training.
I'm telling you, the dolphins they get
boners
for people.
Boners for people?
Not title of Have Not.
Boners for people.
Okay.
Boners for people.
So I woke up on this couch and my friend Dan, who I had gone up with, we met friends up there, but my friend Dan, who I had gone up with, is also an early riser. So I texted him and I said, "Are you awake?" And he said, "Duh." And I said, "Let's go get coffee." So we hiked out of the house into his car, drove downtown Ojai. Oh my gosh.
Ojai's cute.
Damn near the cutest place in America. We walked around a farmer's market. We got 2 coffees. We got like a.
I don't care how many coffees you got. Back to the turtles, please.
Okay. So then when we finished that, we went back to the house and we said, "Where are all the turtles?" Because they still were not awake.
Are you staying in an Airbnb on a campus or is it hotel rooms on a campus of turtles?
It's a house on a campus of turtles that's
There's only one house?
There's multiple homes. There's like 2 or 3 homes
that
you can rent.
Out. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To stay on the turtle area.
Hostel style or you get the whole house?
No, it's gorge and you get the whole house.
Who set this up?
It's expensive.
Who set this up?
A friend of mine. Holly.
Franklin.
The turtle.
Franklin rented.
No, she had rented the house for her 30th birthday, and Dan and I originally weren't going to go, and then we decided to go late last. Well, we were just going to drive up for the dinner and then not stay, but then it was like martini, and then all of a sudden it was 1 a.m. So
Sure.
So then we woke up with the turtles. Anyway, the turtles do not get out of bed for less than 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
They straight up stay hibernation. Oh,
they stay inside.
Don't turtles bury them? Some turtles, you bury a turtle.
These
for
were
like
not
3
buried.
months.
They were in a little house under these little heat lamps, just vibing out with each other. Bro. And I was like, "How come they're not coming out?" And the woman was like, "They don't come. It's too cold. They don't come out unless it's 60 degrees or more."
Bro,
which today was at 9:30 a.m. Dan,
did you see it?
Yes. Dan, who I was with, wanted to stay and see the turtles. And I was like, "Dude, I'm going to be late for my podcast recording." And he was like, "Do we have like 10 more minutes? I think the turtles are going to come out soon. It's 59 degrees.
Oh my God.
So we did get to see some turtles.
And that's why you were late?
And that's what That is why I was like rushing down from Ojai. We hit traffic. He has to stop for gas. I'm like, dude, I'm going to be so late. My brother's going to kill me.
You saw the turtles yawn and then rolled out.
Literally, we saw one of their like crinkly little necks. And I was like, you saw the turtle. Let's go.
How many turtles? And then
well, I don't know how many turtles, but there were like
middle of the word thousands, bailed.
Thousands is too many, but there were like little turtles and big Galapagos turtles and like different houses where different turtles lived. And I don't even think I saw the whole conservatory, but there was so many endangered turtles. How come their lives are so fragile when they wear their house and their house is a big bone or a rock thing? How can you be endangered with an exoskeleton?
If you're wearing your house all the time, how could you be in danger? If you're wearing your house all the time, the weather can't be an issue. If you're wearing your house all the time, then aren't you always home?
Exoskeletons always home. If I was wearing my house all the time, I'd be able to make an espresso latte any time of the day. And if I was wearing my house all the time, I'd probably never put on denim again, 'cause you wouldn't see my house, my butt. My house would cover up my butt.
If you're wearing your house all the time, aren't you always home? If you're wearing your house all the time, aren't you always home?
So I don't know how they got themselves endangered, considering they're hard on the outside. But
Do you
they
know what
did.
I'm saying? Like, hey, like you're walking around. How could you be in danger, bro?
How could you be in danger? Actually, so I was reading some of the plaques as I was walking around this morning, and one of them was like, you know, these turtles are farmed for some reason, and people are selling something about the turtles and whatever, and it's like obviously people killing turtles, and that's why they're endangered, which is like classic.
Are they good snack? Turtle soup, I've heard of.
Classique. No.
Is turtle soup turtle?
Well, one of it was like how, and then there was a sign that was like, how can you help?
Oh, is tortoise shell like on sunglasses? Tortoise shell actual tortoise back in the day?
No, it's ultimately plastic.
No, but I mean, was it tortoise?
Oh, I don't know, but let me specify for you how you can help, and then it'll be like, huh?
Yeah, okay.
How you can help. Of course, you can learn more about endangered turtles and help advocate for them. 2, you can donate to the Turtle Conservatory. Of course.
Of course.
3, stop using palm oil products.
What?
That was the 3 ways you can help the endangered turtles. Stop using palm oil products was the 3rd way. And I was like this. Oh, man. See, I don't even know what palm oil is. I'm sure I have tons of products with palm oil
For
in them.
sure.
And not only that, but can I just say I'm
probably soaps.
exhausted with how many things I'm supposed to not be using.
What can we use? Dirt?
What can we use?
Each other? No.
No. That's human.
Yeah. What can we use?
I just, like, Dan and I were talking about it this morning because I was like, palm oil products, what's that? I don't want to be hurting the turtles, but I also can't be checking everything to make sure there's no palm oil in it. And I was talking about it with Dan, and he was like, I think to adhere to the rules of, like, not damaging the world and other people in it in late stage capitalism, you do have to sort of live in Ojai off the land.
Yeah,
and like trade lemons with your neighbors and shit.
Yeah, it is sort of like the only way to really do it is to be.
He's like, we ultimately would have
dad, trad wife.
He's like, we ultimately would have to buy a $4 million house in Ojai and buy eggs from our neighbors, and that's the only way.
The only way to really do it is to be rich, so that you can do it the old way of the poor.
Right, but there's no way exactly. But there's also no way to get rich without
participating.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope your Thanksgiving was great.
We've entered December. Is there things that shift in your spirit for December? There's things that shift in my spirit. By the way, sorry, forgot to wrap up your turtles by saying.
So I apologize for being late, but it's because it didn't turn 60 degrees until a few minutes later than we thought it would.
No, I totally get it, but I'm about to do a haiku.
Oh.
I'm about to do a haiku for turtles. Here we go. Tortoise shell glasses were made from all the homies.
No.
Don't buy those glasses.
Okay. Great haiku. I will say for those of you listening, you are welcome to wear tortoiseshell glasses. They're made out of resin. Please stop using palm oil products.
Yeah, tortoiseshell.
Whatever you do.
Don't do palm oil.
Stop using palm oil products.
But do olive oil, but only if it comes out of a glass jar, because if you're putting olive oil in plastic, it's not it.
The microplastics will be in your.
Hey, we're screwed for microplastics, huh? Our generation.
No, now I'd be microwaving stuff in plastic containers because I'm like, what can you do?
Can we? Okay, so I wrapped up turtles with a nice haiku that was a bummer. Unfortunately, the topic that I want to bring up today is also a bit of a bummer. Is there something fun now that we've entered December? Is there something holly and jolly? No. I can talk about this for 1 second, and then I do want to propose a question to the team of how would you handle the dilemma I ended up in. Here's the fun thing.
Okay, wow.
The fun thing is this.
A bunch of nothing.
The fun thing is this. My mother and my wife and I watched a film last night.
My mother too.
Yes,
Grant's mother too. All good.
Mom and wife, we're giggling. Good mood, loving this new Christmas movie. They had the time of.
She
By the
told
way,
me which one it was.
By the way, I'm wearing new sunglasses for those watching. Allie, let me test out these sunglasses. Please let me know in the comments what we think. I think they're good. Here's also what they. Well, never mind. I was going to say here's what they look like without a hat on, but it involves taking off the headphone.
No,
it's too much effort.
Just leave it all on, please.
They were watching a movie that I've never seen the two of them in such a good little holiday mood. A Very Jonas Christmas. Bro, did you watch it?
No, that's literally what I just wrote down. I just wrote down, is the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie going to stand the test of time? And I haven't seen it yet.
Bro.
I literally wrote that down. I'm so excited to watch it.
I cannot recommend it enough.
You guys, Mom called me this morning and was like, the Jonas Brothers did such a good job with their Christmas movie.
Yes.
I'm dying to see it.
I won't spoil anything by saying the premise is the brothers are at the end of a long tour. They're not getting along. Santa curses them to make it so that they have to get along before things right themselves.
Wait.
And so it's them going on a journey through Europe to try to get back home in time for Christmas.
We should make our goal, because we're also three siblings, just like the Jonas Brothers.
To do our own Christmas movie!
Also,
I was going to say we should make our goal to mirror the Jonas Brothers podcast.
Guys, it's less than 90 minutes, which is how all movies should be.
Santa baby, I want to have a Christmas movie with my brothers. I'm not asking for much, Santa baby. I want to be a classic every year.
Seriously, it's so good. It's so fun.
Can we do Santa Baby, but it's us pleading Santa to fund our shitty short film?
Santa baby, I know
Sorry, I know we don't do this, but can you change it to Santa Daddy and then let's start again?
Santa Daddy, I know you have deep pockets, my guy.
Cha-ching.
Just $1 million or $2, Santa Daddy. Please fund our independent film about siblings at Christmas time. Santa Daddy.
We don't want to have to start a Kickstarter. Santa, please come through with the cash. Please don't make us ask our friends for money, 'cause there's nothing worse. Would rather show my ass. So, Santa Daddy, please fund our Christmas film. Santa Daddy, please let us do what we wish. Santa and no cash.
We've got lots of ideas and no cash.
Is
Kind of my whole adult life.
Yeah.
Is Santa a billionaire?
Certainly by now.
Interesting.
Certainly by now.
Interesting. His business model sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It's terrible.
You know how many ads this man is in?
Yeah, but you know how many employees he's paying and not charging for the product?
I'm just saying.
You think the elves
about
are
the
doing it
shipping.
for free, bro?
Think about the music industry as it stands right now.
the shipping alone to Grant's
How much
point.
jet fuel
People-
does his sleigh take?
How much-
People have
jet
stopped
fuel.
making money on tour. They've stopped making money selling albums. They stopped making money. What do they do make money doing? Brand deals. And Santa's been doing brand deals with Coca-Cola
You think that's
since the dawn of time.
Hey, you think that's actual Santa doing a Coca-Cola deal? Santa's too busy. He's got to get presents. Do you understand
It's his
how
likeness,
many
though. They have to
kids-
pay him for his likeness.
I understand, but
Even if it's not actual Santa, which I believe that the Coca-Cola Santa is actual Santa, but even if it's not actual Santa, they can't just fake Santa. They have to pay him for his likeness.
okay, so he's getting likeness usage. He's getting usage fees.
Usage fees from
Santa's-
Coca-Cola since the dawn of time. Is
Okay, so-
Coca-Cola a multi-billion-dollar company?
First of all, it's seasonal, so it's only happening 3 months out of the year, which means
Every year
based on
forever.
based on the SAG the SAG rates, if he's getting paid those kind of rates, he's probably got a special deal, admittedly. So he's probably pulling in $500,000. There's only one Santa. He's probably pulling in $1 million for all his appearances, three months out of the
No,
year.
more than that.
How much are the elves charging? What's an elf
Think
day
about
rate?
how much money
What's a day
Mariah
rate for
Carey
an elf?
makes off of All I Want for Christmas Is You. Now, times that by 1 million because Santa's in every song, in every movie, in every commercial.
No, you don't have to pay him to talk about him. You have to pay him to show him.
Oh.
Are the elves slaves or do they get paid in candy canes?
See,
and
this is
gumdrops?
a dangerous thing because I agree.
They're not.
I
They have
think-
community.
No, I think
That doesn't mean they're not slaves.
I do think though they are smaller than Santa himself, I do think that much like the movie A Bug's Life, there's way more of them than there are of him. So there's no way they haven't banded together to ask for better rates.
Do
I
they have a
just
union?
think
Wow,
that
the elves
Santa's
union.
Elves
probably been
union.
fair to them from the beginning. And by the way, I don't know that the North Pole is operating under the capitalist regime.
No, I understand, but
How
people
long-
still need to be paid. People still need to
Yeah,
live.
but they might trade and barter. They might just make each other food and they might live happily without any money exchange at all.
I love that.
Because the elves are smaller and their time perception is different, do they get like a 4-minute lunch break and they eat 4 gumdrops on their
that's
4-minute
interesting.
on their 4-minute lunch break
That's so interesting.
at the factory?
I do like that.
Is there profit sharing? Also,
Is there profit sharing? Really great question. Are they bought in to the sort of North Pole Santa Christmas thing? Do they have equity?
I have to imagine
Is Santa going to go public?
you are thinking about this from such an American POV. I have to imagine that they live in a community with not an individualistic lifestyle. And so
Oh
they
my
take
God.
care of each other and they make sure to meet each other's needs. And they make toys for the children all over the world for Santa to deliver. And Santa is but a mere servant to the children of the world. And if he has to stay afloat by doing some brand deals sometimes, so be it.
Respect.
you know what's most unfortunate about this conversation is that Snoopy is probably a billionaire.
Oh yeah, and we have to eat the
Snoopy?
rich.
He's
We
everywhere.
have to eat the
bro.
rich.
He's
yeah.
everywhere.
If
Merch
Santa,
sales.
if
Merch sales.
Santa's a
Well, that's the other
billionaire-
thing about
Straight
Santa merch.
If Santa's a billionaire, Snoopy's a billionaire. for
Arguably,
sure.
there's.
You think
Gotta
Snoopy's
be.
more famous than Santa?
No, but I'm saying
I
like
think there's more Snoopy merch on the planet than there is Santa merch.
I disagree, but
strongly.
Santa. Here's also the problem.
Bro.
Santa is public domain.
Grant,
Snoopy is not public domain.
Grant, Snoopy is just big to you.
No. Listen.
Snoopy is just big to you, and
Of-
I'm so happy you
Of
have that.
all of your friends that you know,
Yep.
Okay.
what percentage of them have more Snoopy shirt than Santa shirt?
0 for my friends.
I don't know anyone with a Santa shirt, and I only know Grant with 10 Snoopy shirts. So Grant's
Well,
right.
I'm
Do
telling
all
you.
your friends wear Snoopy clothes?
Eric.
You're just thinking of your own outfits, aren't you?
Well, honestly,
Eric?
I've kind of forced all my friends to wear Snoopy stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
hell yeah.
Okay,
I love
but
that.
the rest of the, and this is just an example of like your sample size really skewing your perception of reality. Most of the world admires Snoopy from afar, but they aren't wearing Snoopy shirts every day.
How can you be speaking on behalf of most of the world?
I bet I've seen a lot.
Most? Most is crazy.
I've seen most of the world.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, through my little magic box.
No, I don't think you've seen most of the world.
I think I have.
Okay, you've seen most of the world. Sure. Why don't you go ahead and list a bunch of the places that you've been to see if it makes up for most?
I've been to Taiwan through my magic box, and I didn't see a single Snoopy the whole time.
Okay, that's one country. That's not most. Also, magical box?
My phone. I've been to Paris through my magic box, and they don't have a Snoopy anywhere at all.
Okay, so you're
But
considering...
they do have Santa Claus.
Okay, so you're saying seeing a place on TikTok is like traveling there, and it's the same as visiting there to get the actual experience. So you're
I've
claiming...
been to New York in my real life body, and I saw a lot of Santa Claus. But now that I'm thinking of it, there was a giant Snoopy at the Macy's Day Parade. But Santa was the finale.
Oh, okay, but Snoopy was bigger.
I've been to Lima, Peru, and they have Snoopy. I've been to Johannesburg, South Africa, and they have Snoopy.
He's listing places he's
I've
actually
been to London, England, and they have Snoopy.
Oh my gosh.
I've been to somewhere in Costa Rica, and they probably had Snoopy.
You can't say I've been to somewhere in Costa Rica and they probably had Snoopy as proof to your point.
Okay, well, yours...
Where did you see Snoopy in Lima, Peru? Be honest.
Snoopy's always with us.
Yeah.
In our hearts, Snoopy's always with us.
Grant writes a letter to Snoopy every Christmas.
To see if Snoopy will bring him gifts.
Okay, just to clarify
You
for
did
those
not
listening,
see Snoopy in Lima, Peru.
I bet he did.
I did not.
I've been to Thailand, didn't
That
see
might have
Snoopy
been
anywhere there.
the ayahuasca. Grant saw Snoopy
I went to
in
Thailand, I
Peru.
didn't see Snoopy anywhere there. I went to Kenya, I didn't see Snoopy anywhere there. I went to Spain, I went to Portugal, I went to England.
Okay. We have to move on
No
from this.
Snoopy.
We have to move on from this.
But
Here's the
Santa-
point. Here's the point. Santa. Here's the Santa. Bye bye. Here's the point of this. The point of this is the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie slaps.
Okay, what was the bummer that you wanted to bring to light?
Here's the bummer. I experienced something that I'm not going to name names, and this person does not listen to the podcast, so it's fine.
Santa.
I made a boo-boo and tried to cover it up, but it wasn't like that big of a... I'll just present the situation, and you guys give me advice. Friend on their stories posts, oh, busy work day, but had to go to the vet. Emergency trip to the vet in the middle of a really busy work day on their story. I respond, no, puppy. Then I hit next story. We had to put down such and such dog today. Right after I had just sent, no, puppy.
Oh no.
So then I said, just saw.
That's
so
okay,
now
that's
So now
fine,
it's
that's
no
normal.
puppy. Just saw the news. I'm so sorry to hear about.
Really quick, first of all,
passing
you
of
did
your dog.
perfectly fine. Second of all, what does that have to do with the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie?
No, I'm saying we did Jonas Brothers for
It's a
fun.
new subject. It's a new subject.
And now we're moving on to a new subject because this one was kind of bummer because I had done like cutesy low stakes response, and then immediately the next post in their story was this dog is no longer with us.
Their dog passed away yesterday, and ultimately they're going to see that you wrote a message to them, but they're not actually going to read it. They're just going to open it up and then move on with their life.
It's just like a tough, you see the story and like there's a lot of time has passed between the two posts. Grant, what were you going to say?
I don't think you made any mistakes. It also shows them which story you said no puppy to. And
Yeah,
this is
Yeah.
the first
and-
one.
The problem is when I saw that, I then went and replied to that without replying to the second story. So you're right. I should have done first reply, but
this is
boy, did I go
painful.
on a journey.
You replied. You
You
did
really-
a second reply to that first story.
You
Yeah.
really like.
Oh, mistake.
You really
Mistake.
like biffed. You
I
really
know,
like
this is
shit
what I'm
the
saying.
bed. It would
You
have been
actually-
so
well, because
easy.
I panicked and was like, oh, I just shouted no, like, aw, to something that was like real sad. Do you know what I mean?
Also, by the way,
So
they
then I
read it.
panicked.
They read it in whatever voice they heard, and
No.
exactly. You
Yeah.
could have been like this. No.
Yeah. So anyway,
Or you could have been like this. Did you just turn me down? Oh. Or you could have been like this. No. Puppy.
yeah, tough. I can't really participate in the bit in case this does get sent to them, but yes,
I don't
I
know
kind
whose
of
dog
biffed
it
it.
was, but shout out to you, and I'm sorry about your dog dying.
it does
It's
suck. It's the
really,
worst.
really sad when your dog dies. It happened to me.
Well, that's what I said. I followed it up with, so sorry, we just had to put down a family dog. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Because it is the worst. But something that's the worst, you shouldn't start off with, "Aw." You know what I mean? I kind of hit him with, "Aw," and then
That
had
was
to be
horrible.
like,
When you
"Hey,
did
but-
that, when
hey,
you
but
did
for
that,
real, though."
Nah, that was horrible to see.
because there's too many vowels in it.
No, I think I just find you annoying, and so that was.
We have had a lot of guests lately that have been a nice little buffer betwixt us, and now we can see straight into each other's faces. Hey,
It does feel like we're a little too close.
Hey,
together.
hit us in the DMs. We love having guests, and we want you guys to meet all the fun friends that we like. Let us know.
Hit us in the DMs
Hit
of
us in
who
the
you
DMs.
want the guest to be, but just
No.
make sure that.
Not,
you want
no, not
you
not
want-
in the DMs.
potential guests to hit us in the DMs?
No. I want the listener to say, what are you enjoying when you're having a guest on? Do you like us asking them questions about them? Because we're not really an interview show. We're just kind of a hang and vibe show. And so we're trying to have hangs and vibes with fun people that we think you as the adults would like to meet and we would like to hang out with. So let us know if you're like, hey, we'd love to hear more about blah, blah, blah.
But if you want to request guests, do that too. Like you should request the cast of SNL.
Yeah, go ahead. Request that. Al, would you like to do a haiku about either the Jonas Brothers movie
When
or
I-
puppy or no puppy?
When I was 10, I had a dream that I married Kevin Jonas. Sad.
When I was 10, I had a dream that I married Kevin Jonas. Sad. Why sad?
Because I didn't.
He's a great Jonas.
Oh, no. I didn't ultimately marry Kevin Jonas.
oh,
did I?
oh.
Someone else beat me to it.
Yeah.
And who am I married to? No one. But more specifically, not a Jonas brother.
Okay, if you were to marry a Jonas, which Jonas would you marry?
Grant.
This is Mary and not. Why don't we do fuck, Mary, kill
You're right.
to the Jonases?
You're right.
Why are
You're
we
right.
not doing this?
You're
Yeah.
right.
And my answer would be I'm marrying Kevin for sure, right? He's the most marriage material.
He totally
Agree.
is.
And I'm probably fucking Nick Jonas, I think.
Whoa.
I would go Joe, but yes.
I would
I
also go
think-
Joe.
I think everyone's going to say marry Kevin, and it's just whether you think Joe or Nick is hotter.
Right.
Yeah,
And then ultimately, there is Frankie Jonas as well.
Yeah, he does make an appearance in the film. Okay, we're moving forward.
From
Out
the
of
Jonas
that.
Brothers.
From the Jonas Brothers, from the puppies, from the turtles. And we're moving into, Grant, is it time for us to do a voicemail? This feels we've had so many guests on. It feels so crazy to just be the three
Let's
of us.
do the voicemail.
Hey, checking in. How are we doing? Everyone doing good?
We're
We
good.
just this is our 51st episode, which means
Next week will be 1 year.
next week will be 1 year of Mom Said. I'm still leaving in the bio that it's a brand new podcast because it still feels brand new. In some ways, I feel like we definitely have gotten better. I don't know if we've gotten better, but we've gotten more calm.
I actually was just about to say that you have some manic energy this morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Did you have coffee?
Yeah, a while ago.
How long ago?
Here's what. It was a couple of hours ago. The kid was awake every hour and a half last night.
So you're like, whoa.
So I'm
You keep interrupting your own sentence to start a new sentence. It's like, wow.
Do they think it's fun to listen to or no?
I have no idea, but let's do the voicemail.
Well, I wanted to ask how you guys are feeling about to hit a year, or should we do that next week?
I think we should do it next week on our 1 year anniversary.
Okay, great. Hey, can you bring us a treat on the 1 year anniversary?
Why am I the only one who brings snacks?
Every week, we ask you to send in a voice memo of a problem you're having in your life, and we try to help you solve it. Would love to help you solve the problems you have through the power of beautiful music, or at the very least, music. This one comes in from Anonymous.
Ooh, I just got a chill.
Hi, Gabe. Hi, Allie. Hi, Grant. Okay, so my stupid problem is about a month ago, I discovered this band on Instagram and I just became like super obsessed with their music, listening to it to truly an unhealthy degree. And there's one guy in the band in particular that I just find really attractive and talented and was just really into. 2 weeks later, I walk into a coffee shop with my best friend and she's like, "You're not going to guess who's in here and sitting in the corner. Turn around." So I turn around. The guy who I'm really into from this band is sitting in the corner. So I'm like, of course, I'm not leaving here without giving him my number. So I walk over, I introduce myself, we chat for like 2 minutes. I end up giving him my number on a napkin and then go about my day. Don't hear from him for like a week. So I'm like, dang, okay, maybe he lost the napkin. I don't know. So I slide into his DMs and I'm like, hey, it's me from the coffee shop. Just let me know if you want to get a drink, whatever, shooting my shot.
Fucking
Don't hear from him ever. And I'm like, okay, he also has lots of followers and maybe it's in his message requests. I don't know. But then 2 weeks after that, I go to the same coffee shop and he's in there with a girl. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's seeing someone. Anyway, what do you guys think I should do? My message is still in his DMs. Do I delete it? Do I leave it there and just let the universe, do with it what it will? But just let me know what you think.
Okay. First of all,
should we make up a name for anonymous? No, let's keep it anonymous.
First of all, women in men's fields. You go, girl. I'm so proud of you for shooting your shot.
Lots of determination.
Love.
Mucho respect.
The confidence.
Mucho confidence.
And determination.
The confidence.
This anonymous is off the charts.
I will say, if I had given a guy my number and he didn't text me, I wouldn't be like, oh, he lost my number. I would be like, oh, he doesn't like me.
Yeah. But
so
also,
the fact that
the
fact that you were like, oh, he must have lost the napkin and he's trying to get a hold of me is fucking A1. I'm trying to get like that.
Also, she saw him in a coffee shop with another girl and said, "What should I do?"
Yeah,
we already know what you should do.
No, we don't. She asked if she should delete the DM because she's like, oh.
Oh, I guess. I thought you were saying like, do I continue to pursue this? Or
well, I think we write a song about whether or not that's true.
We respect your confidence first and foremost. But if you're looking for advice, we will tell you what to do. I say, leave the DM in there, leave it in there. And what you should do to get this guy is you gotta start your own band, Anonymous gotta start your own band, make him jealous, climb the Billboard charts, and then he'll check his DMs and see that he missed his shot with the lead singer of that new band
called Anonymous. Start your own band. And this year, when you go to the Grammys for Best New Artist, he's gonna be watching from his couch at home, and he's gonna say, what's Anonymous? What's that band? How come that band is rising to the top so quickly? And it's from the power of a woman scorned by not being asked out at a coffee shop.
Start your own band,
Girl, you better do it.
Start your own band.
We know you have the confidence.
Start your own band.
I think you'll win a Grammy this year, and he'll request to follow you on your private personal page. But by then, you'll be rich, and you'll be vibing out, and you'll be touring the world in stadiums. You don't have time to date this loser who hangs out in the corner of coffee shops with whatever girl he's with. We wish them well.
Once you are a touring musician and you started your own band, you should date your bassist.
He's with you anyway. Date your bassist.
They've got big hands and big bass. Date your bassist.
This took a turn.
Date your bassist and forget about that boy, 'cause you started your own band and you're a Grammy winner and you're touring stadiums and you don't need him anymore because you're rich and now you're dating your bassist.
And he's so irresponsible that he lost the napkin with this beautiful girl's phone number on it.
Yeah. That seems like the best move is probably to go ahead and start your own band.
How many followers does someone have to have before they stop checking their follow requests? Because I'd be looking in there.
I have not a lot, but I have a decent amount, and I forget to check requests, and sometimes it'll be like someone from college who I know and want to talk to ended up in the weird like hidden requests section.
This happened to me recently.
Yeah, and I won't see it for like 6 weeks. So it is possible that he didn't see it. That is a fair thing, but start your own band.
Start your own band. Why admire a man
Start
when you
your
could,
own band. He didn't have the organization.
Let me say something brilliant that just popped into my head.
Yeah.
Why admire a man when you could be better than him?
Wow, I've never heard that.
Really?
That's pretty good.
I just made it up, for real.
Why admire a man when you could be better than him?
At whatever it is that he's up to.
Yeah.
Think
And
about a
then
man
next
you
time
have a
he'll
crush
see-
on.
Yeah.
Picture him in those no-show socks walking around a kitchen.
Yes.
You're almost cured. Secondly, picture whatever he's best at and know in your heart of hearts that you can do it better.
You can do it better. Why don't you take a girl to that coffee shop and have him see you on a date?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And you bring your tambourine to show that you've been in a band.
Chicka chick. Ah. That was me doing tambourine.
Chicka chick, girl.
Chicka chick. Ah, girl. Anyway, thank you,
I can't
Anonymous.
wait for Anonymous to start her band called Anonymous and for it to be on the Grammys.
Dude, honestly, do a backflip off a piano like Benson Boone. That's all you need.
I'll tell you what, Gabe and I were at the Grammys this year, the Adoids know because we talked about it for ad nauseum. And people make fun of Benson Boone for doing his backflips, but Benson Boone backflipping off that stage at
It
the
was
Grammys
fire,
was
dude.
absolutely, undeniably electric.
Here's what I will say.
Unbelievable work.
Here's what I will say. The feeling you got from Benson Boone doing the backflip where you're like, oh my God. Like it wasn't like,
It's how I imagine it feels to watch a sport that I care about.
no. Well, yes. The Benson Boone doing the backflip is kind of the same thing as the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie, where you're like,
No,
you
Gabe-
didn't need to do that. And it doesn't necessarily like
No, Gabe.
shift what's going on in my view of you, but
it's
boy,
not-
did it help.
It's not kind of the same thing as the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. It's exactly the same thing.
See, this is what I'm saying.
It's exactly Benson Boone is Nick Jonas, is backflip is movie, is stadium tour,
Yes.
is tight pants.
Yes.
They're all the same thing.
No, I hear where you're headed, and I want to course correct us to say the same awesome thing that's happening works in our spirit. It's all beautiful. It's following the same North
it's
Star.
awesome as well.
I'm telling you, this movie.
I want to carrot. Guys, can I say something that you're not going to like? I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
And now we're back from pee-pee. And while Allie was pee-pee, and now we're back from pee-pee.
Gabe had said an hour back from PV like 5 times.
Right before that. And now we're back from pee-pee, and while Allie was pee-pee, Grant had an interesting question that I said save this.
We need to break down the through line between the Disney knees, the Zac Efron doing the sliding and the crazy dancing.
Sorry, are you yawning? Is this boring to you?
I'm yawning because I stayed up till 2 a.m, high off life, turtle sanctuary vibes, and martinis.
Okay.
What was it about the
Disney
Disney
knees,
knees, the Zac Efron sliding, dancing, weird stuff he did, and the Jonas Brothers doing the guitar way down low, like floppy?
It was like, music's
Yeah.
in my soul.
So what was with the floppiness?
yeah,
I
why
like to
would
say
turtles
all
go
of
to
these,
Disney?
all of these vibes, whatever the energy that you're talking about and the body language that you're talking about can all be referenced and converge into one single film in human history, and that film is Camp Rock.
I understand.
I was going to say High School Musical, but
No, but yes.
No, but
it's
Zac
Camp Rock.
Efron's business was derivative of, even though it came before. So I guess Camp Rock was derivative of Zac Efron, but Camp Rock is camp.
No.
It's camp and it's camp.
No, Camp Rock is not camp. Camp Rock is can we distill exactly what all of the 14-year-olds think they want into one
And guess what?
Do you
90
remember?
minute.
Guess what? They got
film.
it right.
They
Do
did
you
get it
remember
right.
when they're fucking on their way to the battle or whatever? And
Camp Rock. Yeah, of course, bro.
it's
You
you couldn't.
Can I
you
tell
couldn't
you-
do it any better.
Can I
It's
tell
so
you couldn't
good.
do it any better.
Gabe and
so
I
good.
did summer music theater, which was the summer camp of sorts where people were performing.
Yeah.
You
But
didn't sleep there, so it wasn't like camp. We did do sleepaway camp when we were little. That was for the Bible. The theater camp, shout out
Bible.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
The theater camp we did. The theater camp we did have some arm movements that were like.
What?
Do you remember when Mindy Grissom and Steven?
Yeah, that was a dance warm up. This in Camp Rock was a intimidation technique, like how the people of New Zealand do their haka. Is it called a haka?
It's called a haka.
Okay, so is Camp Rock's walking in thing their haka?
I don't remember the context that it. By
It's
the way,
them-
I'm leaning for some reason. I'm leaning as far away as I can
From
you
this
on
bit?
this couch.
Yeah.
I don't remember the context that the Camp Rock people were approaching each other in such this fashion.
No,
I
it
can
was
picture the
there
fashion.
was people were warming up and then they're like, that's the good camp. And then they enter doing like
I think
Camp Rock.
we need not bring the haka into this, but I will say that there's another
But I'm saying
cultural
that's
reference.
that's the same
Well,
deal.
there's another cultural reference that this applies, and it's this.
Yeah, it is West Side Story. But they aren't doing that at each other. I guess they do at some point. Anyway,
Do you think
Yes, they
there
do
was-
do it at each other.
Do you think there was one, and this is about to be the episode title, do you think there was one floppy creative director at Disney in the 2000s that spawned all of this?
that like he had floppy knees, and so every direction he gave was like
There is
slide on your
something-
knees, bend your knees. I do think it was the era of
One double jointed creative director.
yeah.
I will say there is like a phenomenon of cultural mannerisms that occurs in every like 5 to 10 years. That's like right now there are like TikTok
Here's one-
ways you
here's-
can move your hands.
Here's one that's going on right now. Here's one that's been going on right now for the Gen Z girlies.
Yes. I mean that's like a joke.
Literally,
You know, they're the one
that's been going
the one
on
that
for
I catch on
8 years.
The one that I see all the time and think about all the time is how every TikTok girly goes like this now.
Yes. Yes. Or like that is like there. By the way, we're doing things silently on a podcast. Graham.
Hey,
Graham
look,
was-
we're trying to drive people to the YouTube, so this is perfect.
Come watch the
Let's
YouTube
do a bunch
videos.
of silent physical bits.
But there is something to be said for the fact that there's cultural language that shifts and change over time. Like nobody says groovy, but they say now like whatever they say. But also our mannerisms. Oh my God, kill me. Our mannerism, watching you try to relate to the kids is horrendous. It's like making me feel old.
We're all the same here in this conversation.
I'm just saying there's also mannerisms that go along with it. And there was an era of time where, and it was coming out of like RAR.
RAR, R-A-W-R.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot
It was
about
coming out
RAR.
of R into the early, like into the 2010s where we were sort of having like swooped hair and like floppy movements.
Yeah.
And that's Camp Rock. And the
you
Jonas
do-
Brothers were victims / leaders. in
And
that.
I do feel like you've always done a good job of identifying cultural movements. And so I'm glad to have you as sort of an educator on the topic. And when you break it down, it really does help me understand it better. And I think it would help the adults understand it and digest it better. I just think you're just like a really good thought leader in that way.
Can you be done?
Unrelated
Can you be done?
unrelated to that, can you rank the brothers?
This is crazy. Gonna rank my brothers. Gonna give them 1 and 2. Gonna decide which one's better and which one's worse. Gonna rank the brothers. One's gonna win and one is gonna lose. Ranking of the brothers.
Why does anytime you rap it just goes to Lin-Manuel?
because there's no way.
Gonna rank the brothers.
Can I say there's no way for
Terrible.
me? There's no way for me to not rap Lin-Manuel.
You gonna try again? Not rapping Lin-Manuel.
Well,
See what
I
comes
don't know.
out.
I
See
don't.
what comes
no,
out.
no, no. I'll say this. What am I gonna do? Macklemore? Eminem? Knees, feet, arms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Mom fit. Mommy's on getting. That was Eminem.
That sucked.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
Okay,
Only got
okay. Rank the
$20
brothers.
in
Rank the brothers.
My number one brother this week is Gabe.
Oh yeah.
Gabe is helping me a
Why?
little bit. Well, because you helped me a little bit with my dog is crazy.
He did
And you
good this
came in.
weekend.
He did good this weekend, and you came to the training session with me, and you even told him sit.
Oh, nice.
And I appreciate that because honestly, my dog is so much work, and he's so difficult to handle that having someone else that understands his rules, because I'm like, it's just me and him, you know? Having someone else that understands his rules is helpful.
Sure.
And even if you're not actually taking anything on, just knowing that I'm not alone and knowing Marty's rules is nice.
Yeah.
And this weekend, he didn't try to bite anyone in any dogs. And we took him to a coffee shop, and he didn't try to bite anyone at the coffee shop. And he saw kids and other dogs, and he didn't even scream.
Can I get the same rap beat, Gabe?
Yeah, you got it, bro. I got you.
Are you gonna go Lin-Manuel with it?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. It's time for Grand Journal.
Oh,
It's time for Grand Journal.
hey.
Let's learn about what Grand Journal. It's time for Grand's Journal. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That was actually like
It
I
wasn't
actually-
very Lin. It
I
was,
don't get embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed on this show like ever, and I got a little bit embarrassed doing that right
Hell
now.
yeah. Why? What
'Cause
about
it's
it?
so cringy.
What about it? Is so cringy.
It's so-
Hey, Grant.
And the
remember,
like horn is so bad.
Grant,
It's so bad that it's like
remember, to be cringe is
no, absolutely.
to be free.
And I'm absolutely 0% embarrassed now, but I had like a sliver of like
often when doing this show,
like
I
a
do.
sliver.
sometimes you hit them with a punchline and they don't laugh, and you're like this.
You do step
Yeah.
out of your own body for a quick second and go,
Yeah.
this is kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And then you got to step back in and ignore.
And to be cringe is to be seen. You're right.
To be free.
seen,
Okay.
to be free.
Free.
The first thing the first thing I wrote down was
Greasy.
turtles have no spine question mark?
Turtles have spine.
They have a spine and a shell.
So I'm not an expert on turtles, but the way I picture it
But go ahead and
is-
give it a stab, huh?
The way I picture it is shell.
So I'm not an expert
On
on
the
turtles.
inside of the shell is all the bones, and then on the inside of that is some moosh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I do
Wait, I
also
thought it
love
was shell moosh bones.
shell moosh bones.
Like
I think
it's
it's-
like
I
if a
th-
person had
yeah.
a shell.
But you can't take the shell off without
No.
Exposing some
affixed.
moosh.
It's affixed. I
If you
don't
took
know.
the shell
it's
off,
shell
the shell is part of its body.
shell bone shell moosh shell bone moosh bone moosh heart.
I mean, ultimately, the
Soul?
center must
Soul?
be moosh.
Yeah.
The center must be moosh.
Although, would you say the center of humans is their spine?
No, moosh.
You'd say the center's moosh.
Yeah, I would say well, technically like spinal cord probably. Yeah, I would say spine.
Is the center?
Is the
No, but
cord
like-
moosh?
That's kind of how it's like thought about anatomically, you know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
But
saying.
like,
like
what's
from an actual measurement
as the
perspective,
crow
no, but-
flies?
Right.
As the crow flies, the very center of my body is probably moosh, right? It's my
Moosh.
solar plexus.
Yeah.
It's probably
Wow,
like
okay.
like lungs or belly.
Where do you think our consciousness lives?
I think it's
That's a-
different person to person. Keep going, Grant.
That's a
We don't
long,
have
deep
time for
question.
where do you think our
Okay,
consciousness
real quick,
lives.
how would you accessorize your turtle shell?
Oh,
If you had one.
stickers.
Tacky as fuck. Would you put a sticker on your car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying like you know when you go to like a coffee shop in the city and there's a bench outside of it and it's got like stickers on top of stickers on top of stickers, and it creates this beautiful collage.
Yuck.
I think that's fun.
Okay, you can do that to your tortoise shell.
Oh my God.
My shell, I'm either going to leave clean,
This
but
is not a
shiny,
supportive environment, but go ahead.
or I'm going to be adding textiles. Like I'd love some Sherpa lining, fur,
Indoors of it?
and outdoors of it.
Oh, okay.
For fashion and for comfort.
Okay, great.
Silk, perhaps. Maybe some interesting.
Grant,
Interesting.
what are you doing?
I mean, my first thought was bedazzle, and then or like diamond, like diamond.
You would use
encrusted,
actual diamonds.
like diamond
on your
encrusted
tortoise
shell.
shell.
Like on
yeah,
the,
like that'd be fire.
That's swaggy.
Yeah.
It's like a grill, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking, I bet there would be some people that would like kind of carve shit
I was just
into
gonna
their
say
shell,
engrave.
like tattoo.
Would that hurt?
Yeah.
Would that hurt?
I don't think so.
Well, in the way that maybe a tattoo would,
Sure,
but you'd do it because culturally
I
or
really
artistically.
wish we would have had this conversation like even just a couple of days ago, so that I could have asked the turtle experts I saw this morning.
Just
If-
DM Franklin.
Franklin the
last
turtle.
question and the most important question: do the rabbit and the fox fuck in Zootopia 2?
Bro.
Have you seen it?
No.
Neither
and
have I.
and then I also said I'll let you know because I plan on seeing it.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, he wrote,
I
I'll let you
literally
know
was about
in his
to-
journal.
I literally was about to post that question to the internet to see if anyone had seen
Do they
it.
doink in Zootopia 2?
Have they kissed yet?
I saw a clip.
Isn't there a phrase about doing it like rabbits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're doing it like rabbit and fox is what we're asking.
Right. Actually, I don't, and don't rake me over the coals for this, please. I don't know that you can have interspecies relations in such a way.
Liger, bro.
It depends.
Okay, what's
Liger,
so crazy is we
bro.
literally had this conversation last night and we couldn't figure out if a liger was real or not.
It is.
It is.
Okay, but
Liger.
like you, and I know this is bestiality, but you wouldn't be able to procreate with like a dog.
Correct.
Of course,
So
that's
your
too far
DNA
apart.
Close
so
your DNA.
It's too far apart.
So could we do it with a monkey? Could we do it with a monkey?
You know, I don't.
I think
so.
no. I think no.
I don't think so.
And actually, you know
Because
what?
unfortunately,
I
it
don't
would have already
like-
happened.
I don't like this show
Totally.
anymore.
Totally.
I don't like this show anymore.
That's all right. We actually don't need you. Grant and I could carry on for an hour every week.
Yeah, what would you guys talk about? Same
You're
shit.
hearing it.
Yeah, okay. Friends,
Oh my God, that was really jarring. If you were driving, I'm sorry for that. And
Friends.
if that put you in a car accident,
we're
not
so
liable.
thankful that you listen to this show and you check in with us every week. We like checking in with the Adoids. We like that you message us and give us things that you're liking and things that you want to hear more of in the show. We're super sensitive, so don't send criticism, but do send things that you like and things that you want more
must
of.
send a criticism, please do the strategy where you couch it into compliments. So you say something like, "I love you guys. You're amazing.
Compliment
This is my
sandwich."
favorite part," and then. What I could take or leave is this part that, maybe just isn't for me, blah, blah, blah. And then you add another compliment at the end. That would be the only way that we could possibly accept criticism of this here, our extracurricular activity.
We're so glad you listened. We're so glad you're here. A couple of announcements. My special is still out. We'd love for you to watch my special. It's available on Veeps, but all of these links are in my bio. Tonight, if you're listening to this the day that it came out, tonight you can live stream a holiday show that I have co-written with my friend Alden Dirk, who's a genius.
It's a genuinely hilarious show, and I know that it seems like Gabe might pay me to say that, but Gabe's actually never paid me a day in my life. And if it wasn't hilarious, I wouldn't say it was hilarious. And it is so funny.
And tonight's special guest, or if you're listening to this on the 3rd, tonight's special guest will be Rachel Bloom. So tune in if you like Rachel Bloom.
Speaking
which
of
we know you
genuinely
do.
hilarious shows, she's done many.
And the following week, we will be doing the live show again, and you can live stream it as well if you're not in LA. And that will be with our friend Vic Michaelis. So
You all
this
know
week
Vic, don't you?
is Rachel Bloom. Next week is Vic Michaelis. My special, my holiday shows. Man, I'm tired. I got to stop doing shows. Actually, that's not true. I got to do more shows.
Gabe,
Hey.
you should do more shows.
Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys. And to our youngest listeners,
we gotta go.
we gotta go.